Greetings family, this is Amenti the Awakener, Amenti the Oracle. Thank you for joining me for this video. And this video is going to be about how to decide your purpose or passion. Okay, and this is a question that I get a lot from clients, especially with regards to my self-mastery mentoring and when people are coming forth for readings. And so when people ask questions about their purpose, it's kind of like sometimes they think that it's something outside of themselves, something that they've got to try and aspire to be. What I've always found is that your purpose is something that you already are. Your purpose is already something that you already are. You know, it's naturally a part of you. Each one of us, as an aspect of the Creator that has manifested into this physical body, has not done so without intention. Every aspect of our life, including the day that we were born, the parents that we were born to, the environments that we live in, everything is working towards helping us to understand who it is that we are on a soul level and what it is that we've come here to do. Whether it's soul lessons that we've come to learn, whether it's past experiences that we've come to resolve, whatever it might be, our life, our whole journey through life is created from our higher self, from before we come here, to help us to reach those soul lessons, to learn those soul lessons and to reach our soul goals and intentions. So your purpose is naturally hardwired within you. You are such an intelligent being that you chose to kind of like insert within your consciousness all of the things that you needed to know in order for you to manifest your life here on this realm and for you to do the work that it is that you came here to do. All of the skills that you need, all of the tools that you need, all of the information that you need is stored within you. It's stored within your DNA. It's stored within the Akashic Records, which is a fourth dimensional energy construct within our auric field, within our auric field, that we can access information. And the Akashic Records holds all of the information of all of the different incarnations that souls have had on earth. But you are able, through meditation, visualization, and raising your vibration, able to now tune into that book of life and understand why it is that you chose to be born into the families that you were born into at the time you were born at, and for the purpose, and for what purpose. So bringing it back to understanding your purpose, your purpose is something that you already are. Okay, it's already who you are. And so when we look at identifying our purpose, it's about trying to identify what is it that we are here for, what is it that we are good at, and how is it that we can use our gifts effectively to manifest the freedom that it is that we want in our lives. Because all of your talents, all of your gifts, all of your skills are unique to you, and they are the currency that you're given as an infinite source of the Creator, or an aspect of the Creator. Your talents and your gifts are the currency that you're given so that you can manifest and create whatever it is that you want on this realm. So when you're trying to identify what your passion is and what your purpose is, it's best to take a first look at what it is that you enjoy doing. What is it that you actually enjoy doing? What makes your heart sing? When I ask this to my clients, most of the time you find that they start to smile, or you know, they either start to smile and think about childhood experiences, things that they really love to do, or they start to think about things which they think they're supposed to do. So as we're growing up, we have a natural idea of what it is that we like and enjoy doing. But as we are programmed and conditioned through our parents and through our society, through the status quo, we learn to move away from those natural gifts. We learn to move away from what it is that we naturally love to do, what we're naturally inspired by. And we're given a set of codes and conducts, or different roles and responsibilities, jobs that we can fit ourselves into, and things that we need to be aspiring to. Sometimes things that are really so far removed from who it is that we are naturally. Okay, and this happens a lot with, as I said, not just with my clients, but my own experience. As a child, I loved to sing, and singing was the thing that I loved the most. It wasn't something that I was worried about being perfect about. It was something that I naturally already knew how to do, and I loved it. It filled my whole being with joy. Whenever I was sad about something, I would write a song and then I'd sing it. Even when I was sad about things, I would listen to other people's songs and connect with their emotions and just use it as a way of expressing myself. I loved music, but to my mum, music wasn't something that was going to give me a career. Music wasn't something that was going to take me as far and allow me to be as successful as she felt like I needed to be. And so very early on, my love and my connection to music was put to the sideline, and I instead invested all of my energy in wanting to be a doctor or a forensic scientist or a gynecologist, which were things that I did grow to learn. But ultimately, I love music. It comes naturally to me. And so in this now, in my adult life now, I'm learning to embrace the fact that I actually love music and allowing myself to see that as part of my passion and part of my purpose. As a sound healer, I utilize the power of my voice to bring healing and balance to the mind and the emotion and the spirit of others. I also utilize my voice very much in speaking on the radio and also prayer. I'm somebody who leads a lot of prayer and uses my voice to empower people. So when I look at it in that way, I realize that that gift that I had of being able to sing, that is my purpose. It's part of my purpose. It's what helps me to help others, to inspire others, to empower others, to share, and to experience more of myself. When I write my music, it allows me to go into my subconscious realm. It allows me the freedom to go into the truth of who I really am and express that. So the point I'm trying to make here is that most of the time when we think about our purpose, we think that we have to identify or choose something that's far outside of ourselves, when ultimately the number one tool to finding your purpose is looking at what it is that you love. What is it that you love to do? What is it that comes naturally to you? What is it that makes your heart sing? Because when you do more of what you love, you raise your vibration and you attract to you that which it is that you want into your life. And not only that, you become a blessing to other people. When you are in your joy, other people are inspired to be in their joy. When you are in your purpose, other people are inspired to be in their purpose. We are all collected. We are collective, and we're all connected to the one mind and heart of the Creator. So the more that you tap into your purpose, the things that you enjoy, the more that you allow others and encourage others to do the same. All right. So the next thing that you can do is decide what comes naturally to you. Okay. Now, sometimes what comes naturally to you may not necessarily be something that you enjoy doing, but it can help you to understand a little bit about how, what your purpose is and how your purpose is used to help others. Okay, so let's say for example, you might be somebody who's a natural organizer. You always make sure that your books are neat. You always like to make sure that things are tidy, things get done when they need to get done. But you might really enjoy doing admin. You can utilize that skill of being someone who's organized to help other people bring organization into their lives. So whether it be as a coach, whether it be as a mentor, whether it be something that goes into other people's houses and rearranges all of their things so that it's aesthetically pleasing or so it's organized, whatever it might be. Now, this might seem like something that you don't necessarily enjoy, but this is something that you can something that you can utilize to benefit not only yourself but other people. Okay, and so some of our passions, some of the things that come naturally to us are also there for others. They're there for others to do. What you do naturally can help you to identify your passion and how you can help others. Okay, all right, so another thing that can help you to define your passion and your purpose is to ask yourself, what is it that you would do even if there was no money? What is it that you enjoy doing so much that even if there was no money that you were receiving from it, you would still love doing it? This one is just so important and so important for helping you to define your purpose and your passion, because if you do not enjoy what you're doing in any aspect of your life, whether it's your work, whether it's a relationship, if you do not enjoy it, you are not going to be able to get what you need out of it. And also, when you are following your purpose and your passion, usually it means that you have to invest your energy and your time before you even get a return. Before you even make your first dollar or your first pound, you have to invest you have to build up the foundation of your business and how you're going to utilize your purpose and your gift to share with others and to empower you in your own life. So you have to be willing to do this even if there wasn't any money. Now that doesn't mean that you give out your services for free in the nature of building your business, but there will be times when you will, share your gifts and your skills with others for free, supposedly, even though there's always an energy exchange. Even somebody giving you a thank you is an energy exchange, so nothing essentially is free or without energy exchange. But it is about you sharing more and more what it is that you enjoy doing, what it is that your passion is, so that other people can feel it, so other people can experience it, and then from there they will share that with other people and encourage other people to come to you. And that's how you start to build a business and a living from doing what it is that you love and tuning into your passion and purpose. So just to recap on that point, one of the key issues to helping you identify your passion and your purpose is looking at what it is that you enjoy doing, even if there is no money being gained from doing it. Okay? Another step or another key to helping you to find your purpose and your passion is to look at what qualities that you just have naturally. So we spoke about this before in terms of what things do come naturally, in terms of whether you're an organized person or whether you're somebody who is good at admin. But when we're looking at it from this perspective, we're looking at your natural childhood qualities. Now you can take a moment and just go back into your memory banks and look at yourself as a child. When you were playing, when you were around adults or around children, what is it that you liked to do? How is it that you liked to act? What was it that made you different from other children? For me, it was reading. I loved reading because I was in a pursuit of knowledge, okay? And so later on in my life, I realized that using the knowledge and the wisdom that I gained from reading, which was satisfying my own appetite, I was then able to write books for other people, also help other people to become authors, to express themselves, and to also to tap into the power of wisdom. A lot of people, especially in this day and age, don't necessarily like to read, but they like to listen to things, or in our ancient cultures we were taught by oral tradition. So me reading and taking in information and energy for myself then allows me to have the information, the knowledge and the wisdom to communicate that same thing that I've learned in another way, so that somebody else who maybe doesn't like reading can understand it. And so helping you to find your purpose and passion is also about helping you to look at your natural talents and gifts and how they can be used to help make other people's lives easier. Okay? Alright, so another thing that I would say about being in your purpose and your passion and finding your purpose and your passion, you have to be willing to be yourself unapologetically. As I said, the first thing that we have to do is be willing to take off the masks that we've inherited from other people. We have to be willing to look at who we are, what it is that we love to do, what it is that we enjoy, what it is that we do naturally, and what it is that we would love to do even if there was no money in the world. Now that is not dependent on what other people think about you, and so you have to give yourself permission to really ask yourself and get to know yourself just as you are. Not the you that you think is acceptable by everybody else, but just you. And that in itself can be one of the most empowering aspects of that journey towards understanding your power, your passion and your purpose, because it helps you to it helps to give you an opportunity to be free in understanding who it is that you are. As I said before, most of us are conditioned to try and be something that we're not, to fit into the status quo, and to push aside parts of us because they're not accepted by others. When you make an intentional decision to want to live your purpose and to want to live your passion, it gives you the opportunity now to be reintroduced to you. Reintroduced to the you that you are, without any influence, without any infiltration, just you being unapologetically you. And this in itself, this notion in itself can be so liberating to any person, any individual, because it gives you permission to believe in yourself. It gives you permission to know that you are good enough just as you are, and it gives you permission to follow your heart's desires, your goals, your dreams, your intention, and the things that are important to you, so that you can manifest not only positive change in your own life and live the life that you deserve, but that you can also encourage and inspire other people to do the same. Okay? Another thing is share. And I mentioned this before, just in terms of when you're starting up your business, being willing to share your talents and gifts with others. But what I've also realized through my own journey is it's not just about sharing with others in terms of your potential clients and sharing from a work perspective, but share more and more of who you are. When people see you living in your authentic self, when you're living in your bubble, your individual aspect of who you are, you shine such a powerful light into the world. And that powerful light then magnetizes and brings to it everything that is desired, everything that is of that same vibration. And so the more that you share your talents and gifts, the more that you build up this energy of abundance, but you also build up this energy of confidence in doing what it is that you do. You are an individual, unique spark of the Creator. Nobody can do what it is that you can do like you. And so the whole world is waiting for you to step up and step out into who it is that you are to become. That unique spark of the Creator that you are, the unique God that is manifesting through you, is what we all need. Nobody smiles like you. Nobody laughs like you. Nobody knows how to transform somebody's stress into somebody's happiness like you. Whatever it is that your skill or your gift is, you owe it to yourself to live a life where you are tuned into your purpose and fueled by your passion. This is conscious living, because each and every one of us has everything that we need in order to manifest unlimited abundance and freedom in this lifetime, in this realm of consciousness, on this Mother Earth. But you need to alter your mind to understand where the abundance lies, where the power lies, where the purpose lies, where the passion lies. And ultimately, all of that reside within you. You have every single thing that you need already within you to be everything that you are destined to become. All you have to be willing to do is to allow yourself to be reintroduced to yourself, to see who you truly are, to remember what makes you sing, to ignite your passion, to move forward with your purpose, and dare to believe that you are perfect, whole and complete, and already everything that you need. And so the last tip I'm going to share with you is expand with your expansion with regards to your purpose and passion, because sometimes we can become stagnant. We can, let's say, for instance, with me, I'll speak about my own journey. I had natural gifts and talents around being able to heal. Like when I touched people, they instantly felt better and lighter. I had another talent to read or receive information as well. Like I would receive information in dreams or visions. Whenever I speak to people, I have a natural ability to speak to their soul. It doesn't matter what color we are, doesn't matter what creed, what religion, I have the ability and always had the ability to speak to people's souls, to receive wisdom and insight from the Creator about people and what it is that they're going through, so that I can help navigate them, help inspire them through their life journey. And so for me, my natural gifts and talents were around healing and empowerment and listening and giving people the skills that they needed to move forward in their life, even as a very young child. And so as I grew up, I engaged in different occupations such as youth work and community work and counselling. I worked as a drugs worker, going to courts and helping people that had suffered addictions to rehabilitate themselves. I also worked in a gynecology department in Guy's and St. Thomas's Hospital, training to be a gynecologist, working as a clinic clerk, working with people, being in tune with their emotions, helping them to find healing, helping them to find understanding within their lives. And so for me, when I transitioned into being a holistic wellness consultant and then a spiritual teacher and oracle priestess, these were based on things that were natural to me already, but there was something in me that felt like I needed to get a validation from outside of myself in order to qualify me to do these jobs. So that just set me on a trail of basically trying to get qualified at everything that I already knew how to naturally do. And whilst that helped me on one level in terms of giving me the credibility that I needed to push forward with these new age or new types of modalities, because they were quite new at the time, but it also made me feel on another level that those qualifications is what validated me, and it didn't. It didn't validate me. And so you have to be willing to expand with your expansion. You have to be willing to know that you don't end at a certain point. This is not all that you are. And the more that you follow your goals, the more that you follow your passion and your purpose, the more it's going to expand, the more it's going to shift, the more it's going to change. Okay? And so now as I'm going through this expansion in myself, I'm realizing, more and more who it is that I am, and more what it is that I enjoy doing. I enjoy being a conduit of source and spirit. I enjoy being a celebrant. I enjoy priestess work. I enjoy helping people, communicating with them about life, helping people to understand their life, and this experience of life. I enjoy sacred magic and ritual. I've been enjoying that since I was a child, just being in deep prayer, or, getting elements from the earth and speaking to the fairies and the angels and the ancestors, those things come naturally to me. And now I'm in a space in my life where I'm being called by spirit to expand into that. I'm going to be expanding into my priestesshood work, really embodying the purpose that I believe I have here, which is to be the feminine expression and example of the Most High, of the Creator, of God, in feminine form, which is balance, which is that goddess energy. And that is very empowering to me, and allows me to be in a space where I'm being in my true authenticity. And I wake up every day excited to do that work, to help other people. And so my universe, my reality is expanding in such a way so that I have the infinite sources, the infinite abundance, everything that I need so that I can continue to do that. And I'm committed to investing in that vision of myself, and know that everything else is going to work in alignment towards helping that manifest. And so that's me being willing to expand with my expansion. It's me taking my passion and my purpose and knowing that it's always going to be growing bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and being willing to evolve into that process, because I know that every time I have a moment of expansion and every time I step into who it is that I truly am, I'm inviting more of myself to be experienced through myself. And so that inspires me to keep on growing and to keep on sharing. And I understand that every step that I take further, there is somebody else who's moving into my footsteps, somebody else who I could be of service to. And so I utilize every opportunity to be reflective about myself and my own journey, and to use that learning to help other people to go through their expansion, to live in their purpose, to live in their power. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that you found it insightful. It's truly a joy to be able to work and live your life from that place of your heart, from that place of knowing who it is that you are, knowing what you do, enjoying what you do. You shouldn't have to wake up every morning and go to a job that you hate because you think that you need to earn money. When you follow your purpose and passion, you are tapping into the infinite supply of abundance in this universe, and you materialize it into your reality. Every time you share your gift, you allow the universe to gift more to you. Every time you get up and you feel grateful for your life, for your gifts, for the opportunity to serve others today, your universe, your reality just keeps on giving you more opportunities to do the same, more opportunities to experience more greatness, and more opportunities to be in that joyous space of living your passion and serving your purpose. So I encourage each and every one of you, go back to the drawing board, go back to the little child. Do not be afraid to go and sit down within your own heart and look at yourself and say, who am I? What do I love to do? And reintroduce yourself to yourself. Be in that continuous expansion of yourself where you are constantly evolving and growing. Almost every month I have to reintroduce myself to myself, because there's parts of me that I collected that no longer serve me, and parts of myself that I'm calling to myself that I need to embrace and enjoy. Okay, so please do share your comments with me in the box, any of your feedback that you might have about this video. I hope that it's helping you, or has helped you, to identify what your purpose and your passion is. The one final thing that I will say is, you are already everything that you need to manifest your greatness on this realm. All you have to be willing to do is believe in you. Give yourself permission to be yourself unapologetically, and your universe, your world, your reality will continue to serve you. All of your dreams will come true. Sending you much love of the highest vibration. I am Amenti the Awakener, Amenti the Oracle, self-mastery mentor, holistic health and wellness consultant, oracle priestess, and lover of life. If you are interested and would like to speak to me further about some of my mentoring services, if you would like to step into the power of metaphysical and spiritual work, or you just want to ask a question, please do give me an email on Amenti, A-M-E-N-T-I, the T-H-E, Awakener, A-W-A-K-E-N-E-R, official, O-F-F-I-C-I-A-L, @gmail.com. That's Amenti the Awakener official @gmail.com. I'd also like to bring your attention to my book that is out on Amazon. It's 12 Seeds to Awaken Your Spirit. And if you're looking for a spiritual development book, and I can't even just say spiritual, it is a holistic development book that will help you to understand who you are, how to understand how to master the laws of the universe, how to transform your pain into your power, how to embrace your shadow, learning how to master your reality, learning about your love relationships, and so much more. We've also got the 12 Seeds to Awaken Your Spirit online course that is coming out in the next couple of months, and also you can train with me to be a self-mastery mentor and help other people to find mastery in their lives, and also support people in their expansion through the 12 Seeds to Awaken Your Spirit program. Again, if you're interested in any of these things, if you'd like a reading, a consultation, mentoring, to be part of my mastermind, or just want to connect, please do contact me at Amenti the Awakener official @gmail.com. I am Amenti the Awakener, spiritual mother, guide, teacher, sister, lover, friend.